The air is thin up here. It kisses your lungs with a cold, sharp bite. Before the world wakes, this is my time. The trail is just a whisper of a path, winding up the mountain's spine. Mist hangs low in the valleys, like a soft white blanket over a sleeping world. I walk alone. It is just me, my thoughts, and the steady crunch of my boots on the gravel. This solitude is a powerful thing. It strips away all the noise, all the nonsense of daily life. Out here, you can't hide from yourself. Every step is a chance to listen to that quiet voice inside. Then it begins. A faint sliver of gold bleeds into the deep purple of the pre-dawn sky. It is a slow, magnificent spectacle. The golden light touches everything, turning the gray rocks into warm stone and the dark green trees into something magical. This light is more than just the start of a day. It is a promise. It is the universe telling you that no matter how dark the night was, the sun will always rise. It is a reminder of hope, a symbol that new beginnings are always possible. This is the moment I live for, the quiet power of nature's own display of resilience. This golden hour is a mirror. As the light spreads, it illuminates the path ahead, but it also lights up the memories within. I think about the dreams I have chased, the ones that seemed as distant as this very peak once did. Each ray of light feels like a spotlight on a different chapter of my life. The quiet of the morning allows these reflections to surface without judgment. The mountain doesn't care about your past failures or your future fears. It only asks that you keep moving forward, one step at a time, respecting the journey you are on. The air is filled with the scent of damp earth and pine. It's a raw, clean smell that purifies the mind. In this cathedral of nature, you start to understand your own strength. The mountain is a formidable opponent, but it is also a wise teacher. It teaches you about your limits, and then it dares you to push past them. The golden light seems to whisper a simple truth. The journey is tough, but you are tougher. This quiet confidence, born in the solitude of the mountains, is the best gear you can carry with you. It is what will get you through the toughest climbs. The path gets steeper now. My legs are starting to burn, a familiar ache that tells me the real work has begun. This burn reminds me of so many other times I've had to push through the pain. I remember running in the pouring rain, not for sport, but to train my body and mind to endure. The cold water would plaster my clothes to my skin, and every stride was a battle against the elements. People would call it madness, but I knew it was forging something unbreakable inside me. It was teaching me that comfort is a luxury, but resilience is a necessity for survival. This physical struggle on the mountain is a powerful metaphor for the battles we fight in our everyday lives. I think of the endless nights spent working towards a goal, hunched over a desk when everyone else was asleep. The world sees the success, the final product, but they don't see the sacrifice. They don't see the bleary-eyed exhaustion or the countless cups of chai just to stay awake. Those moments of quiet, lonely effort are the foundations of every great achievement. They are the unseen parts of the climb, the grueling sections of the trail that build true character and strength. True strength isn't just about personal gain, it's also about lifting others up. I recall a time during a difficult expedition when a teammate was struggling, ready to give up. Helping them, sharing my water, and offering a word of encouragement took energy I barely had. But seeing them find their second wind gave me more strength than any rest could have. That is the paradox of resilience. Sometimes, the best way to strengthen yourself is to be a source of strength for someone else. In helping others fight their battles, you learn how to better fight your own. And then, there are the failures. Oh, the failures. They hit you like a punch to the gut. I remember one project I poured my heart and soul into, only to watch it crumble into dust. The feeling of defeat was crushing, like a heavy boulder on my chest. For a moment, it felt impossible to get back up. But in the wild, you learn that falling is part of the journey. You dust yourself off, tend to your wounds, and you analyze what went wrong. Failure isn't the end. It is the most brutal but effective teacher you will ever have. It's the stumble on the trail that forces you to watch your footing more carefully. With every upward step, the air thins and my lungs work harder. Each breath is a conscious effort, a demand for life, for oxygen, for the will to continue. This physical demand mirrors the emotional toll of a long and arduous journey. You start to question your decision to even begin. Doubt creeps in, a cold fog that tries to obscure the summit. It whispers that turning back is easier, that the comfort of the valley is calling your name. This is the critical moment. This is where you must dig deep and find the reason you started in the first place. This is where the real fight happens, not with the mountain, but with yourself. I focus on the small things to keep going. The rhythm of my breathing, the steady beat of my heart, the feel of the solid ground beneath my boots. These are the anchors in the storm of exhaustion. I remember long nights on rescue missions where the only thing that kept us going was focusing on the next immediate task, not the overwhelming scale of the disaster. One step, then another, then another. This is the mantra of survival. Don't look at the entire mountain, just look at the next few feet of the trail. Break the impossible down into manageable, bite-sized pieces. Memories of encouragement from loved ones become fuel for the fire within. I can almost hear their voices in the wind, cheering me on. A simple "you can do it" from a friend, a proud smile from a parent. These are the invisible supplies you carry in your heart. They weigh nothing, yet they are the heaviest and most powerful tools in your arsenal. When your body is screaming to stop, your spirit, bolstered by the belief of others, can carry you forward. This connection to our human tribe is a fundamental source of our resilience, reminding us that we are never truly climbing alone. The landscape changes as I ascend. The dense forests give way to rugged, exposed rock. The world opens up, and I can see the path I have traveled stretching out below me. Looking back is not an act of nostalgia, but a source of power. You see how far you have come, the obstacles you have already overcome. Every twist and turn of the trail below is a testament to your perseverance. This perspective is vital. It proves that what once seemed like an insurmountable challenge is now part of your history, a conquered territory that gives you the confidence to face what lies ahead. The final push is a blur of burning muscles and sheer willpower. The peak is no longer a distant dream. It is right there, a crown of rock against the brilliant blue sky. The false summits are behind me, those cruel tricks of the mountain that test your spirit. Now, it is just me in the final scramble. I pull myself up over the last ledge, my hands raw, my body screaming in protest, and then there is no more up to go. I am here. I am standing on the roof of the world, exhausted, battered, but victorious. The feeling is not just relief. It is a profound, earth-shattering sense of achievement. I stand there, breathing heavily, as the sun finally clears the horizon completely. It is no longer just a sliver of gold. It is a magnificent, blazing orb, flooding the entire landscape with brilliant, warm light. The valleys below are now fully visible, the mist burned away by the sun's glorious arrival. It feels like the world is celebrating with me. Every peak, every valley, every river snaking through the land is bathed in this triumphant light. This is the payoff. This is the reward for every moment of pain, every doubt, every drop of sweat. This is the beauty of never ever giving up. A wave of pure, unadulterated joy washes over me. It's an emotion so powerful it brings tears to my eyes. This is more than just climbing a mountain. This is a victory of the human spirit. Every struggle, every late night, every failure, they all led to this single, perfect moment. This summit is a symbol of all the summits I have reached in my life, and all the ones I have yet to climb. It is a physical manifestation of an internal journey. You realize that the obstacles were not in your way, they were the way. They were the very things that shaped you into the person strong enough to reach the top. As the sun warms my face, I feel a deep sense of peace settle within me. The journey was brutal, but it was beautiful. It forged me. Standing here, I know with absolute certainty that I can face whatever comes next. The mountain has taught me that resilience is not about avoiding the falls. It is about the courage to get back up, again and again. The sun has risen, and so have I. This journey, this climb, is a story I will carry with me forever. A reminder that within each of us lies an unbreakable will to rise, to shine, and to conquer our own mountain.